The evilness is always the greatest challenge to those who travel closest to God. There is no recourse but to endure and to fight this evilness at different levels, according to one's caught. Is it done by peace, or is it done by war? Is it done by peace or violence? And the Lord said, vengeance be mine. And Jesus would have says, bring peace from the olive branch. And all the commandments, what he would say. But however, you can do what you like, but you're going to have to pay the Gipper one day. You don't know if he's got a olive branch in one hand and a sword in the other. We each are two people. We are each very much two people. One for, one against righteousness. But only one can be judged by what one bows down before. And if you don't like that, you gotta deal with it one way or another. And that's life. Do you really wanna say, hey, tell the devil, take a hike? The devil is not that way. He assumes people's minds and bodies and souls. Now and then, one may see the devil, whether it's hallucinations or it is a vision. But the devil does come to visit, just as soon as Santa Claus comes to visit the good kids in a vision. But reality is what it is. Stop. So you say, we ought to fight the devil. What? And I say, begone, Satan, be out of me, be gare. But unfortunately, he's a coward. He never comes face to face. He sends all kinds of people. Bipolar. Stop. The devil, and I suppose we'll say heaven and hell, sends messengers. Some are crazy, begin with, some are whatever they are. But now and then, the angels may assume one body, the goodness, and the other ones, the devils, or demons they call. Stop. Demons always come in all kinds of packages. There's no way to tell. Or is there? Now, whether we are in a bottle of imaginations or a bottle of realities, but it's all the same. It is all the same. What you see of me is who I am, good or bad. But whichever reality is I'm speaking now is pretty much the truth. Am I a hallucinationist? Am I a delusionist? To challenge one's day, one must stop. Sometimes that we have challenges before us And I find that sometimes that I must assume different roles in life to challenge the devils and to deal with life and to deal with the disparities, all the challenges that I face. Whether I ad-lib or where I study this, these are facts of life for me. Perhaps I fight the devil on different planes and different places and different times. It is the devil's world once upon a time, and the devil wants to find ways to bring it back to his accord. And there are millions and billions that are bowing down to that hypocrisy. And thus here I stand and said, or whatever, to fight the devil. But to fight the devil, you have to control 100,000 demons and send them back to hell, or resolve, or either send the demons to hell or send them to heaven. Sometimes even the demons have a choice. But if I am just a humble priest by one name, or am I a prophet? I dare say not. Am I a philosopher? That would be true. Am I Catholic? Sometimes I pretend to be, but I would never pretend to be an evangelist. Ooh, thou shalt not lie. Ooh, thou shalt not deceive. And the bottom line, if an evangelist preacher, he pops the Ten Commandments and throws it in the toilet, then that is blasphemy and hypocrisy. And I stand before you, before this congregation, whether you are a real people or you just a figment of my imagination, we fight for the devil, fight against the devil, or we fight for it, or fight with it. You have a choice. Either toss the Ten Commandments and compassion of Christ away, or bind them on your hearts and understand what's been said. To learn to say that what they are deceivers and believers. So you're taking a philosophical note. They are believers and they are deceivers. And if you see me up on the streets, wherever I'm at, it's because I do not bow myself down before the deceivers of the church. Nor do I bow down before God. But while yet man and God may toss me up on my feet, and toss me on my knees, and on the ground. But I did not do it willingly. But however, to be honest with who I am, in all dimensions, whether I'm real or a fiction's character, I will bow down before what I believe in. But I will have to be certain that I believe in it, to be that. Because that is my way, for whatever dimension of life in the world that I'm in. They say that I'm putting on an act, and I sit before this congregation, and I say, yeah, probably so. But in the dimensions, whether this is a fiction story in someone's mind, or this is real, this is me. They call for someone to come on this pulpit to act. It doesn't say how to act or what. That is true. It is absolute. But we fight devils on each plane. Will the devil get us, or we will get the devil? All I can do, come forth you and speak before the congregation and say to you that what I believe in with truth besides the Ten Commandments and the compassion of Christ. I put the two together into honesty, and that's the way I judge those who dare call themselves preachers, or lawyers, or doctors, leaders of all sorts. That's who I am. It is truth before congregations, whether this is truth or fiction. It is who I am. Stop. Okay, so we look at this carefully. So we pronouncing this here is just a, how do you say, whatever you want to call it. Stop. The reality is that last several years that I wish to be working on different kinds of ideas called video projects, and that's real. And the reason I'm in this locality, Oklahoma City, part of his family, true, and the other part is projects, and religion is part of that. I'm a sort of what you call a video creationist. It's just different kinds of projects that I work on and deal with. And sometimes there's a lot of graphics involved, the special effects, and deal with that. Now, that's who I am. But in reality, I spent 20 years on carnivals, and I've seen all kinds of people and humongous crowds. But after I retired from that, or quit, whatever you call it, I've seen all kinds of people and bumped into different situations in different places and different times. And this role in real life is along the homeless people and the stripes. And beginning to understand that what the truth is about street people and homelessness, retardations, and alcoholism. The street is itself is a dangerous place, in a way, because when you get to the elements, there are insects, chemicals, accidents, incidents, violence. Well, all of it comes down to being able to live as a normal human being, to eat and to sleep and to find a good crapper, and to be able to take a bath and be able to not have to go 20 miles to do all this stuff in a week's time. When you're dealing with street people, you're dealing with different kinds of problems. But the bottom line is malnutrition. Seriously, malnutrition. And a lot of other stuff. And when they're on the streets like that, they're back to the jungle. And when their mind and body goes back to the jungle, they become the demons of the devil, because they have nothing to control with. And it goes what it does. Stop. Okay. Alright. Dramatic pose. Drama. Be gone, old devil, said I. Be gone and leave me alone. I can't handle this stuff right now. Be gone, you old devil. I'd like to take me a baseball bat and just ram you back to hell and back. And that's the way I feel about it. And I says, yes, yeah, come on, Bello, I'll fight you hand to hand, you coward. As I don't need a pitchfork. Well, this dramatic pose number 2. So, what I'm going to do about this congregation here? We got all these sick old people coming in here, and what we're going to do with them? We ain't got the pallets for them, we ain't got the quilts for them, we ain't got the help for them, we ain't got nothing for them except a cold, empty place, especially between church sessions. Now, I don't care really what y'all got in mind, but if you're really going to help, you're going to have to get off your crappers and get in action, or this place is going to be closed down. The business equation of that is to say that if we're going to have a church running right, or we're going to downsize, or we're going to upsize, what is I believe it's going to be. Now, it can be anything you want. Do you want to be, you want to be an evangelist, or Catholic, or Jewish, or Muslim, or Hindus, or maybe a Shaolin? It's all a matter of pose that we have to clarify our business. And the only thing here is to understand, on one side you have what is called beliefs in church. On the other side of the coin, you got to have the simple fundamentals how to run something. And if you're going to violate the human dignity of anyone, of these people at risk, then you're not going to accomplish nothing but glorifying. And the question here is, all you're doing is glorifying poverty, people in it, not to get them out of it, but to induce them to stay in it. So what are you glorifying? You glorify yourselves, you're taking pictures and say, oh, we did this with such and such. Oh, didn't we glorify? That's called glorifying themselves. Doing it for a picture take. Well, sooner or later, there's going to be somebody see something more than they should, and they'll know. Glorifying themselves. Not glorifying God. The hell with God. People is people, you deal with it. And when the time comes to deal with God, you deal with God. Now, okay, stop. Now look here. So look here, young lady. There's nothing I can do for you. There is nothing I can do for you until you decide which way you're going to go. If you're not going to listen to me, and you're going to listen to what I've got to say, you could have a problem. You're going to have to figure out yourself what you're going to do. You're a client. You're a mental patient. You're on edge. You're nuts. You're bipolar. And bottom line is, that bipolar is nothing word for a nasty two-faced bitch. And that's what you are. Your deciding decision is that you're going to make a decision point what you're going to do or not. Now, if you're not going to calm down and be with this and that, there ain't nothing I can do to help you. And I'm not sure if anybody want to help me help you or help you directly. And I don't have the resource, I don't have time, and I frankly don't care. And I don't give a damn about this priesthood. I just as soon as walk out that door and look at it. It's a damn the Catholic Church. I got better things to do. Either get with it, get gone. That's the way I look at it. Stop. Dramatic pose number 3. sour, dour old man. Well, what y'all want? I can't help you. I got something to do. If you want to take up an offering, to hell with it. You can do the preaching today. I'm going over here and give me a nip or two of this holy water. Stop. I gotta do what? It says, what do you want me to do with this person, these people? I ain't no psychologist. I ain't no psychologist. I'm just a simple little wore out so-called two-faced priest, whatever you want to call it. I've seen so much lying in this congregation and in this church house, it just makes me want to puke. I don't know why I waste time being around here. Look, I don't care. I don't give a damn if you the Pope. I say the same thing to you, them, and that. Cardinal, whatever. I don't frankly care. Because I already seen what y'all are. I know what you is. And well, I don't care about that. Stop. Do you expect me to really give a damn about this church? I say, I don't give a damn about nobody. I'll take a hike, man. Take a hike, lady. I don't care. And you want me to go out here and work, but look, lady, you want me to go out here and work with these crazy people? I don't care about that. I got enough problems to fight my own devils. Find somebody else. Are you out of your mind? Are you crazy? Do you think I really want to go out there with these stupid, spelling, crappy people? Make your skin want to crawl? The only thing I got back there is a cat and nine tails, and I just sort of flipped that bear hide off of and look at it. Sure enough. I just as soon as skin them, I look at it. Stop.